Hello again, YouTubers and Bakugan Brawlers. 24/7 here with another Bakugan unboxing video for you here on Bakugan Toys 24/7. For today's video, we'll be unboxing a Bakusolo pack featuring Darkus Infinity Helios. As you can see right there, Infinity Helios. And it's a Baku Tactics. I think that might be a misprint. I think it might be Baku Actics or something like that. Feel free to comment and let me know if that's correct or if that's a typo or whatever. I think I've read that elsewhere, but I didn't double check my other Infinity Helioses. But anyways, the Darkus Infinity Helios actually appeared in the anime very recently in the episode Inner Space Under Siege. It actually just premiered in the US a few days prior to me making this video, so I figure it's good timing to unbox this guy in video. It does have, the yellow rain of death and all that, no DNA, but Dimensions is going away at the end of this month anyway, so not as big of a deal, I guess, anymore. I don't know if there might be some of them out there with DNA, I'm not sure, but this one does not. And I believe it does have the multiple the different G powers. You kind of see stickers all the way around his symbol there for Darkus. So let's get him opened up and see what he all has to offer here. So first we'll take a look at the cards that he comes with, of course. Let's see. The ability card. Show you the attributes there first. And it's got power level of 1. Is Shield Spike. Play during a battle, add G power based on attribute. The Bakugan with the highest G power total wins this battle. That's number 40 of 48G. And the Metal Gate card. Show you the attribute adjustments there. It's called Double Jump. Instead of getting just one gate attribute bonus at this battle, Baku Mutants get both. So that's a big plus for Baku Mutants if you're using one. That's card 10 of 48G. And I believe that's Razanoid there in the picture. Not certain which one that one is offhand, but anyways. There's a close-up look at the Darkus Infinity Helios. Keep the gate card out there as we'll be using that to show him pop open. And you can see once he comes out of the packaging, he stands up much taller, changes his shape a little bit from how they have him stored in the packaging. So let's first of all see if we can get him back into ball form easily enough here. Let's see. Can always be tricky, especially the first time doing it. Tuck his head away in there. Let's see. And he's got the jointed legs too, like the Titanium Dragonoid did, or not Titanium Dragonoid. Forget his name. Kerbex or no? I'm thinking of Beyblades now. Vertex. That's it. I think. Guy I unboxed in my previous video. He had the jointed legs too. Let's take a close look at that in a second, so we can figure out how to get this guy closed up. Let's see. Oh, tail escaped there. Alright. Not exactly sure how I'm doing it, but well, it doesn't seem to be going in very well anyway. Let's see. That's as far as the tail will extend. Looks like the tail has to be tucked in like that. And that's how that all goes down. The tail's got to be in there. But then it doesn't really want to go... there we go. The tail's got to kind of go between different pieces inside there. I don't know if you could kind of tell that, but you can see there's one, like the joint of, I don't know what part you want to call it, but the joint there has got to go under the tail. And the tail's got to stay under the top part. So that whole little ordeal there is kind of tricky. Let's see, and then the arms don't want to go back. So, let's see. Looks like we gotta put the head in first, maybe? I'm sure there's an easier way. I cannot figure this out. Usually they aren't quite this complicated. Well, I'm not even going to try putting in ball form because it's just not working out right now. I'll try to figure out after the video, and maybe I can join it with this video, but for starters here, let's peel this off and see what kind of G-powers we're looking at. Stickers never want to come off all that easily for me. There we go. Alrighty. So, give you a look there as G-powers. You can see the low is 750 and it goes all the way up to 1150. So, he maxed out 1150 G. So, quite a powerful bay. Then, like I said, his legs do appear to be, well, not jointed. Yeah, they fold out. There we go. So, you gotta tuck the feet in and then roll the rest back. So he does have the jointed feet. The tail can move, but it's not posable so much. Though it is kind of, well, I guess not really. The tip is posable to an extent. You can have it down like that, or you can have it up a little bit. Not a big difference. His horns don't appear to move. He can pose the head somewhat. But other than that, that appears to be everything that is posable in that. And you can see that's where the DNA would be if he had one. Kind of curious as to if or when they'll stop having that area for the DNA on these. And there will probably be some of them where they just go away, and thus all of the Mechtanium surge lines will have a spot for it, despite not having it. So you can see him fully opened up, with the legs out and everything. Gets to be a fairly tall and bulky Bakugan. So, wish I could figure out how to close him up, but I'm going to put out a little bit more here. I'll probably cut out a chunk of this video after here, but just while it's recording, I'm going to play around and see if I can get him closed up once more here. In ball form, it's a miracle. So let's show him pop open after all that. You can see him spraying out there. And now, let's see if we can explain this a little bit on how to close him. So, it seems to be easiest if you keep the legs out at first, because otherwise these little flaps on the wings or arms, you're going to say, are blocked by the legs. But if the legs are open, there's more room for it to get in there. So first and foremost, you're going to have the tail inside, because that you can't get in later, that's for sure. Then you're going to want to stick that head in next, and kind of roll it down and make sure it clears. So you can see there's a little peg there in the front, so you want to make sure that closes in front of that. And again, the tail kind of goes between that one area I explained earlier, well, of course still staying within the inside part. And then you can fold the wings in here. You can see there's room to tuck it in where the legs go. If you have this leg closed, then this has nowhere to go. So you got to keep the leg open for it to have a path to get in. Then the leg can kind of like lock it into place. Alright, so there he is in ball form then. So, took some trial and error, but finally figured out how to get it closed. So, one last time here, pop him open. And there you go, Darkus Infinity Helios. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You can get email alerts for our future videos. If you do so, then anytime you upload a video, you get an email saying, hey, Bakugan Toys 24/7 uploading a video. You should go check it out. And then you can obviously do so. Feel free to send us your friend requests. We accept them all. Give us a big thumbs up if you like Darkus Infinity Helios, 1150 G. And also, if you saw him in the cartoon episode, again, Interspace Under Siege, give us a big thumbs up if you thought he was pretty awesome Bakugan in this show as well. So, comment below and let us know what you think about him. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.